Guys, Ed Walters here, and today I'm going to review the brand new 2016 Nike Vaporflex 440 driver. It's a great looking driver, slightly different from a couple of the drivers they've done previously. So let's have a look at the technology that's gone into building this driver.
So the technology inside this Vaporflex 440 driver is incredible, and a lot of it is to do with how the materials of the head are. If we look at the top of the head, we see the titanium blue piece at the front there running into the face, but at the back the majority of the crown and going underneath into the sole plate is made up of Nike's resin polymer material. This material, which is what Nike used in the core of its golf balls, has been used because it frees up so much weight, because it's a third of the density of titanium, so they can shift the weight around and put it in positions which can make this golf club so much more forgiving. They can make it more adjustable because they've got the weight slug which goes into the back, so this can optimize your launch conditions. So we can control the spin, reduce the amount of spin, we can increase the launch angle for the individual. It's got the difference of the loft change as the rest of the Nike drivers have, so you can go from 8.5 to 12.5, open, close, neutral club face, so full adjustability across the board there. Now, because they're saving the weight inside with the amount of resin that they've got on the head, you know, they can move the center of gravity. It's pushed lower, it's more forward, which is going to help control the spin. The moment of inertia is higher, so the resistance to twist, forgiveness in off-center hits. There is so much gone into this driver. It is really, really, really high in its technology, and it's also high in its aesthetics as well. It looks fantastic behind a golf ball.
Okay, so two different materials, sleek look. Great adjustability. I've got the weight slug in the back there set for a lower ball flight, because normally I would hit it fairly high. I've got this also set 8.5 degrees in the neutral setting. And this can be moved from 8.5 through to 12.5 degrees, and you can have it slightly open, slightly closed as well. I just got it 8.5 and in neutral. I've got the Nike standard 10 size stiff flex shaft. It's at the standard length, it's 44.5 inches. So it's the standard length that it comes out in there. And when I look at this driver, when I put it down on the floor, it actually looks like it sits a little bit open as well, so that falls a little bit to the right. So it'll be interesting to see how this performs. We've got ES14 down here for our launch monitor numbers as well, so let's give it a go. You know, it's a nice looking driver. The combination of the blue and the black, the two different materials, so the resin and titanium looks really, really nice when you sit it behind the ball. And it feels really different than your standard titanium driver. It's got a real thud to it. Anybody who has used some of the sort of previous Titleist drivers maybe, or even used a persimmon head, yes, persimmon, little piece of wood on an end of a stick. Anyone who's used anything like that will know the feeling of the impact of this. The flight is really, really nice. It's coming out quite low, which is what I like. So the adjustable slug in the back is doing its job, because it's keeping the ball flight really nice and low for me, which is good. But it is different. You know, when you're used to hitting titanium drivers and they have that sort of hollowy feel, if you like, at times, this one is like hitting something really firm. So it's quite nice, it's quite different. I got that one a little bit out of the little heel. Not too bad though, it's still gone really nice. So even off the off-center hit there, the great thing about the feedback of the impact being firm is that you know where about on the club face you do hit it. Some drivers, you can hit them and you can pretty much hit it anywhere and it still feels the same, so it's nice to get that feedback. That was going really nice. Really, really nice. Great strong flight on that as well, which is good. Let's hit one more. I think I get used to the image and the look of this club, and to the feel of it as well, to hitting something which is a little firmer. Oh, that was nice. I like it. I like the shaft as well. I mean, the shaft is only 50 grams, so it's a lot lighter than my shaft. My shaft's 62 grams, I think it is, in weight. So being a little bit lighter, it feels quite nice. I like it. Let's have a little look and see how it's done for me. Right, so let's take a look. You know, one of the key things here, setting the weight slug in for a little bit of a lower launch, helping me reduce the spin a little bit, which is doing its job. 2,622, which is nice, low spin for me. Launch angle, 13.2 degrees. It's about an high average launch there, 13 degrees. Club head speed, 98.9, and then the ball speed at 143, so smash factor in and around about 1.45. So again, you know, there was a couple there where I hit a little bit sort of low toward the heel, but we're still pretty good. And the fact that the distance there, the average at 278.8, has been maintained up there, which means that the club's done a lot for me, which is really, really nice. So overall, it's a nice driver. It's a great looking driver with a great solid feel off the impact. So it's good to know whereabout you have hit the ball on the club face, which is key, because, you know, if you're not hitting the middle of the club face enough, then, you know, definitely you need to look at the length of the shaft that you've got, and then also you need to look at how the club's moving around the body so that you can hit the middle of the club face a lot more. So combination of being fitted, getting some lessons so you know exactly what's happening, you know, and where you're going so you can improve driving, hit more fairways is totally key. But as an option, it's a great one to have a look at. You know, if you want to keep your ball flight a little bit lower, control your spin with something that feels different to what the majority of drivers out there feel like, then it's definitely one to have a little look at. Again, you know, if you want to get yourself fitted, you know, let me know. We can always come in here and we can do the fitting for you. If that's something you want to do, then you can leave the comments in the box below and we can arrange that for you. But guys, you know, definitely give it a go. Get down and have a good try of it. It's a nice driver. So, like as always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it around with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's totally free to do so. There's loads more club reviews, course vlogs and golf tips coming very, very soon, as well as the stuff that's already on there. You can follow me on the usual social media items. The links are in the description at the bottom of this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. So thanks for watching.